This just in. Google is eyed by investors and experts alike as one of the undervalued behemoths in the large cap category, and a close partner with Google jumped around 1% in today's trading session, sparking debate about the value of Google going up tremendously in the foreseeable future. And why the sudden spike? Well, this particular company has expanded its partnership with none other than Google Cloud to offer AI-powered cybersecurity solutions and expand to the whole globe. Yes, you heard it right. A market titan like Google is joining forces with its partners to make our digital lives safer, utilizing the ever-so-sacred power of AI. But there's so much more to this story than meets the eye. We'll delve deeper into this thrilling news in just a moment. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Investocracy.
Great to see you both. Thomas, there have been a lot of questions about the ROI in all of this spend that we see reflected in some of these results, namely Nvidia. What can you tell us about the ROI that you've been able to achieve so far with Accenture in about 9 months?
So we built a portfolio jointly with Julie and her team of hundreds of solutions based on generative AI. We've trained roughly double the number of people at Accenture on bringing these solutions to customers. We're working with hundreds of the Fortune 500 companies. 45% of those solutions, whether it's at Radisson, changing how we do customer experience, helping people at Best Buy change how they understand customer needs and change how they replan deliveries and logistics for customers to improve customer service. Or if it's Banco BV, one of the largest private banks in Brazil, where they've changed the way that their core private bank works and delivers products and services to their clients. They've worked on, and 45% of these are going from pilot into production, showing the real business value that Accenture and Google are able to deliver to clients using generative AI.
When news broke out about Tata Consultancy Services, TCS, expanding its partnership with Google Cloud, the stock market buzzed with excitement. But the stock market is like a party, always better when tech giants show up. And today, TCS did not disappoint. The shares started Tuesday at a modest $53.84, but skyrocketed to $54.26. All this was driven by the announcement of 2 new cybersecurity solutions: TCS, Managed Detection and Response, and TCS, Secure Cloud Foundation. It's not every day that shares move like this because of a cybersecurity product, but then again, it's not every day that TCS and Google Cloud team up. And this partnership is not only going to increase TCS's stock, but Google's overall valuation is expected to grow further as it finally wakes up and dips its fingers into the AI pie, as the party is just getting started. But before we go any further, if you want to keep up with Google's latest updates and keep up with the stock market's latest news, you can follow our Twitter account. We post multiple times daily about the biggest changes and catalysts in the market. So click the follow button if you don't want to miss the newest market updates.
Okay, Julie, if you will, contrast this for me with the work that you guys did on remote work through the pandemic, because you guys focused on that as well. You touted the results that you were seeing. How does that compare with the uptake now from Gen AI and the legs that this might have?
John, I would say it's quite comparable. You'll remember that at the time because of the needs of the pandemic, we went really fast and everybody, ran to being remote. And that was an incredible time. What we're seeing with the adoption of Gen AI is that CEOs are listening to the advice that debate at your peril. Let everybody talk about, is it real or not? But get on with it. And so the advanced business leaders are actually getting on with it. Like, for example, just like real examples are healthcare coverage. We've all had to get approval for some kind of a procedure. It can take days, weeks even, because there's so much involved, codes and documentation. We're live together with Google with a leading healthcare coverage where it's gone to minutes, right? That's affecting thousands of people. It changes the experience. It makes them more competitive, and it gets patients to getting the care faster. So I'd say very similar in terms of speed, but the impact is even greater because it's actually getting at solving real world problems now at scale.
So, What exactly happened? The surge in share price followed TCS's announcement of its expanded partnership with Google Cloud to enhance cyber resilience for enterprises. The goal? To create forward-looking, secure businesses by leveraging cutting-edge technologies. According to TCS, the solutions will enhance threat detection and response capabilities, even in non-cloud environments. Imagine Batman upgrading from a utility belt to an Iron Man suit. That's pretty much what's happening here in the AI cyber world. Financially speaking, TCS is holding its ground. The company's revenue saw a modest growth of around 2% from $729.32 during the March quarter to $745.71 in the June quarter. Meanwhile, the net profits dropped slightly by 3%, from $148.9 to $144.17. It's like realizing your ice cream sundae has fewer cherries than you hoped. But hey, it's still delicious. It's crucial to keep in mind that a whopping 50% of TCS's revenue comes from the American market, with Europe contributing 31.3% and the rest coming from the Asia-Pacific, India, and MEA regions. But before going any further, if you made it this far into the video, thank you. These videos take a lot of effort and time to make, so if you enjoyed them, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. This goes a long way in helping us grow. That said, back to the video.
Interesting. Thomas, you mentioned Radisson Hotel Group, I believe. You're saying that by using AI, the productivity in their ad teams has been boosted more than 50%. Tell me, if you can, about that measurement and how long that can continue, because that seems like an awfully large boost.
Yes, most importantly, the ads that the team used our platform to build, along with Accenture, are seeing 20% higher conversion. So the business value came to them from two dimensions. One, when they placed the ad, they saw a 20% lift in conversion. Second, when they created the ad, because the tools are now so effective at creating an image, generating the image, creating the copyright, like the documentation, the print that goes with it, translate it into many different languages. And because you can run many experiments, you can find the right creative content that improved the speed with which they could do it by 50%. So it's a hit on the improvement on the productivity and improvement on conversion. We see that in many, many other domains, whether that's in the back office, how we're helping cybersecurity teams improve the speed with which they can find threats, meaning scaling the productivity of the teams, but also protecting against risks. There's many things like that that we're seeing across our clients.
Now, let's talk about the generative AI pipeline. Generative AI has been a lifeline for IT companies navigating choppy waters of discretionary spending. TCS followed Accenture's lead by revealing its Gen AI deal pipeline. By Q4, the pipeline had doubled to a staggering USD 900 million with over 200 active engagements. However, the total contract value for Q1 FY25 stood at $8.3 billion, marking an 18.6% year-on-year decline. It reminds me of a quote I heard recently: "The stock market is like my diet plan. Great ideas, but not always great results." Speaking of value, let's pivot to Gen AI's role in this partnership. TCS and Google Cloud plan to use domain-focused innovation to deliver top-tier cybersecurity solutions. The first tool, TCS Managed Detection and Response, will enhance the ability to detect and respond to cyber threats. The second, TCS Secure Cloud Foundation, aims to automate and manage security policies. The latter has already proven its worth by helping a major global bank in Germany manage over 800 security policies, ensuring compliance with regulatory requirements. Talk about a German engineering touch in cyber defense.
I think in the short term, Google put up great numbers across YouTube, cloud, search, and clearly the sentiment was the worst of any tech names that we cover here, and everyone continued to believe that AI wasn't even part of the story. And I think what they're proving is AI is going to matter, but it's going to matter down the road. Today, we're still super early in this journey, both for Microsoft and Google. It's really starting to only build, and that's going to be the next 10-year wave. So we're at the beginning. We think that Google's making the right moves. They could be quicker, they could be faster to make those moves and get them addressed. But we think, again, based on what we're seeing so far, there's no erosion of search share, and advertisers continue to flock to the platform because the users are still there.
TCS's story and the eventual rise again of the Google stock is also reflective of what's happening more broadly in the stock market. In today's world, value stocks are seen as undervalued gems. This is a strategy even championed by renowned money manager GMO, which manages $66 billion in assets. According to GMO, valuing stocks based on their cheapness relative to their fair value is their highest conviction investment idea. And while it might seem counterintuitive, mega-cap tech stocks like Alphabet or Google is actually part of their deep value cohort. Investment analysts sometimes put it best themselves. Value stocks are like finding truffles. It takes perseverance, but the reward is delicious. So, circling back to TCS and Google Cloud, this partnership is a game changer. Not only for investors in TCS, but for investors in Alphabet who are in it for the long haul. The same people that believed and continues to believe in the AI revolution. These are the people that are going to benefit greatly when the results of Google riding the global AI wave finally shows up. All of this is reflecting the broader market trends and investment philosophies that are redefining what value means in today's stock market. To wrap things up, Tata Consultancy Services' recent surge in share price, driven by its expanded partnership with Google Cloud, is a testament to the potential of strategic alliances in boosting stock performance. The company's robust financials, balanced growth across various regions, and ventures into generative AI make it an appealing investment. Despite a slight decline in net profits, TCS shows resilient prospects for long-term growth. The stock is trading at $54.04 apiece, with forecasts predicting further growth owing to its strong market position and innovative solutions. Are you ready to dive into this cybersecurity-powered wave of innovation? We'd love to hear your thoughts on this development. What do you think about Google's latest move and its potential impact on the stock market? Share your insights below. And finally, if you would like to know what companies like Google have been up to these past few days, go ahead and click on the next video on your screen. See you there.